Hey there, Gemini. This is Chronic Joy Tarot, and this is going to be the February 2018 general reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. February 2018 or thereabouts. I like to say that whenever you come upon my videos is the perfect time for you to receive the message that they carry. My readings are not typical for tarot readings. I use the Zen Tarot deck, first of all. And really what I tap into more is your personal and spiritual awareness and how to develop that. So we just tap into one aspect of you with every reading and develop that and learn how to, something to focus on for yourself instead of really worrying about others' actions or other occurrences in your external world. This is really all about you. Okay, and then at the end of the reading this time, I'm going to pull a card from the Mastery of Love deck here by Don Miguel Ruiz, following the Toltec Wisdom. Since it's February and Valentine's Day and it's all about love, we're going to learn how to develop that love that's within you. We're just going to have one little message there at the end. Okay, the Zen Tarot spread I'm using at this time is the key. It's a little squished because I'm trying to make sure it fits in the camera in the angle here. And the oracle card that I'm using for guidance into this reading is coming from the Ascended Masters from Doreen Virtue. And your guidance at this time, Gemini, is nurture yourself. The card of Mother Mary. Okay? So, self-care. Self-care. This is mind, body, spirit. These are all the factors that are so important to keep going. We forget this from time to time as humans. We're busy. We have jobs. If we're parents, we have families. If we're spouses, or we own pets, or whatever our responsibilities are in our day-to-day life, can sometimes leave us at the back of the line. And at this time, the guidance is calling for you to put yourself at the front. Okay? Just for a short time. Okay? This key spread is going to give us more insight into this act of self-nurturing, into that energy. Okay? First card, and this is your sort of your starting point. Well, what did I say? Exhaustion. If you're feeling completely and utterly exhausted and without any energy left to give anyone, that's a real extreme, right? That's the other extreme of self-nurturing. However, if you feel kind of more balanced than that, but you do have moments where it's like, okay, I've hit it. I've hit my end. This is it. I'm not giving any more in the moment, right? This is sort of your signpost to caution you to remember to revert back to the self-care, okay? Get a massage, take a walk, take an extra nap, take an extra long hot bath, more meditation during the day, more prayer, more tending your religious services if that's what brings that, fills that tank for you, because it's very important to maintain that balance, okay? So when you get in these moments of, complete just depletion, physical depletion, then, remember the self-nurturing. The next two cards are the yin and the yang. This is the feminine, internalized sort of energy that others don't see. And this is the masculine active energy that shows up in your external world. So these two energies that go along with the exhaustion versus self-care energies, the burden and change. Okay, so I get this burden card is if you get into mental overload and you just feel like there are just too many people waiting in line to take a piece of me and I don't have it to give, then that's definitely, calling for that self-care. But what's happening is you need to make changes in your external world in order to lessen that sense of burden, in order to lessen that overload that goes on in your mind. Put some more gentle boundaries up, make the change. You don't have to make sweeping changes and tell everybody, screw you all, I'm not taking your calls ever again. It doesn't have to be sweeping changes, but make changes that are pro you, in your day-to-day life. Okay? Like, oh, sorry, I can't pick you up from, I can't give you a ride because I'll be in a massage. Sorry, I just can't do it. And don't change the appointment, right? You come first for a little while, okay? Until you feel less of this exhaustion and more fulfillment, okay? Just for a little while. You can go back to serving others and sharing yourself with others again soon. In this position of this card is called the meditation. This is a card of reflection and the concept to focus on if you get off track with these other energies that are guiding you toward the self-care, toward the nurturing. And that meditative card is adventure. So when you're feeling this sort of spent energy and, oh, I can't do one more thing, I'm so tired, remember, there's a bigger picture. There's a rainbow ahead, right? There's fun. You need to be having fun along the way. This is what you're here for, is to grow and to enjoy, to engage with others, to connect your heart, to, make achievements, to feel that pride, but always to have fun. So look for the rainbow that's coming ahead because it's always there, right? That's your sort of meditative theme to fall back on when the other stuff becomes too out of whack and too out of balance. And when you're forgetting to nurture yourself, tell yourself, I'm supposed to be having fun, right? And that alone will boost up those nurturing qualities. Okay, the next 3 cards here in this spread are body, mind, and being. So let's see how the energies surrounding nurturing yourself affect your body. Do you have guilt over taking care of yourself first? Because if you do, and you're wrapped up in some feelings of guilt in your mind, they could have an effect on your physical self if not alleviated, and balanced out. You could be getting extra headaches or insomnia or, low back issues or upper back, whatever, you know what I mean? That could show up on your body if you feel like you shouldn't come first. So make it a priority. For sure, you absolutely need to come first. You need to fill your tank. Make little changes in your day-to-day life to, gentle boundaries with others. You'll feel better just with that little bit of a change. And the mind card here is, I pulled past lives. This is talking about repeated patterns in our life. So mentally, in your mental house, you may notice repeated responses or situations you find yourself in from forgetting to nurture yourself. The lack of self-care brings you to this same place again. And you might be able to recall those patterns, in your mind, kind of like a movie. Oh, here we are again. We're in the same place. It's kind of like, you'll get the lesson when you get it, right? But for now, you can see the patterning that's gone on in your life when it comes to putting others before yourself. Okay? And in this position here, this is the being position for your entire being, the courage that it might take to make this flip this little switch. It doesn't have to be, like I said, sweeping changes. And you might feel like it takes an enormous amount of courage, maybe to say no to your children once in a while, or no to your lover, or, take a mental health day from work. That might require a lot of courage from you because you're not used to that. You're used to putting everyone else first. So yeah, the balance is important. And, booking that massage and taking the day off work isn't going to end the world, right? It's not going to end. It's actually going to enhance your own experience and make you, show up for work better, as a better person, right? And the outcome of this is, of course, overall, the sense of trust. Trust life. Trust the life that's here. Trust the things that come along your path. Trust that if you take care of yourself before others, everything will not fall apart. Trust that it will enhance your experience. Trust that, your self-care is going to be sort of contagious, and everyone around you will say, oh, you know what, you got something, you know, you're onto something there, right? Just trust the path, because you know, you're not doing anything wrong. And you know, we never really get it done, right? So you can't be wrong because it's never done. You just make another decision, get another you know, energy involved, and tap into that self-care, that beautiful, you know, special uniqueness about yourself, and enhance that, and it will never lead you wrong. Okay, the card that I pulled for you from this Mastery of Love deck is You Are the Force That Is Life. That's a beautiful card for you guys right now. Nurture yourself and be the force. Be the life force. On the back here it says, you are alive because of the power of God, which is the power of life. You are the force that is life, but because you are able to think at the level of the mind, you forget what you really are, right? Your heart space and the core of your spirit is really what makes you unique. And making sure to take care of that and enhance it and put it first is going to be really important for you right now. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to make every effort to do a second reading this month, but I can't promise because I'm in a very busy time with my day work, and I may not get to it. I may not see you till March. But until then, I love you all very much, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.